Hello, I'm Pyoshi. I'm coming to LCK. Nice to meet you. 성적에 대한 욕심이 아직 남아있어가지고 한국에 오게 된 것 같습니다.
롤드컵 때 경기력 보고 한국 다시 오실 수 있겠다 생각을 했었고 재밌는 선수니까 기대하고 있습니다.
저희가 우승하고 나서도 뿔뿔이 흩어지기 전에 우리 셋이라도 다시 해보자라는 말들을 했는데 이렇게 다시 뭉치게 돼서 너무 좋은 것 같아요.
휴식 선수가 창의적인 플레이를 많이 했던 걸로 아는데 팀게임 한타에서 제가 교전이 좀 더 좋지 않을까.
윌러 선수도 제가 미국에서 볼 때 굉장히 공격적으로 잘 하더라고요. 저희랑 할 때 그렇게 공격적으로 하면은 제가 다 이길 것 같으니까 그때는 좀 조커픽을 준비하셔야 될 것 같아요.
키보드 들고 트럼들 세레머니 했던 게 보면서 대단하다. 휴식 선수 이기고 한번 따라해보겠습니다.
선수들 이름 보니까 그냥 저희가 이미 1승 먹고 들어간 것 같아요. 윌러 선수 아쉽게도 세레머니는 못 볼 것 같습니다. 그냥 저희 퇴장하는 거 잘 보세요.
KT전 이제 첫 경기인데 POX라는 팀을 또 새롭게 만나실 수 있는 자리이니까 새로운 마음가짐으로 잘 준비해서 이겨보도록 하겠습니다.
그 KT라는 좋은 팀에 오게 됐는데 올해 꼭 잘해서 좋은 모습 보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
Really messing up what you're trying to do with that. Also, Renata can be quite disruptive there. Hui hover, locked in, first time in the LCK. And it looks like it's going to be Hui's support. Barrel is cooking. Now, Barrel has been playing this a ton in solo queue. I looked this up today because I knew Barrel might have a plan. He might be cooking.
But
he has.
Now what do? Rumble has been totally ignored, very strong. You do have a decent helping of AP already in your composition with the Azir and even, you know, some
Varus, yeah.
Varus. But Rumble's really strong, so I think it's fine.
Ran out quickly.
Yeah.
But as you can see here, he's just going to put the pressure on early. Kind of like Karma, except with some different types of kill pressure and utility.
Yeah, you have a lot of options when it comes to Hui. Bottom side, Pyoshik just mirroring Willer. Is going to land the Q, goes in on it as well. Knows that Closer is very weak in the mid lane. Just wants to take the 1v1 and exert that pressure on in. Now Beryl does not care. Puts them together and Henna moving forward. Gets the bailout and picks up the first blood. Immediately goes down though. And now it's Execute. Still a bit of an issue on the bottom side as you mentioned. And, okay, looking for a player on a BDD who's just going to get grabbed by Execute, who's in mid lane. And even Hui is not able to help out this time around, so BDD just not expecting a Renata gank.
But that's it.
Hand shook, but Execute goes for the bailout, and Beryl is just surviving. Varus not enough damage at this point. Hits level 6, and does pick up at least the kill. And a miss here on...
Despite being 20 CS down. We're going to go back to this play over here. Well, once again... You know, Beryl and Depth say we have the damage here.
Execute is crazy.
He is, as Hannah said, the most aggressive support he's played with. Flashes forward.
Actually insane.
With bailout, and if Hannah doesn't have 6 here, this actually ends up being just a kill straight up. And misplay from Execute, Switch, etc. that he loves to play is getting his AD carry ahead, getting plate gold, and he's managed to get,
another handshake, and you know what that means. We're running at the enemy. And that they do. They're going to get the flash at a Barrel.
Continue to do here, in this case, is
okay. He's just going to flash. Little ults, little trade back. Willer's going over the wall. Doesn't expect Pyoshik to be here. Q is going to miss from Pyoshik, and now he's low, and that's a bunch of soldiers right on top of him. As BDD is not able to trade it back. Willer's so low, but he can't. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're going to get into this river. Execute's taking some damage early on. Some nice poke comes in. Another Molten Fissure trying to open up in a lane into this one. Now Udir's just going to sprint at them. In goes Closer, finds Beryl. That's a free Hui. And down he goes. Closer's taking a lot of damage though. Ult is gonna hit nothing. And Perfect is just a menace there in the pit. Execute getting low as well, but BDD is being hounded by 3 members as they go back in. Pyosik looking for a kill on Navarez. And now with Deft here pretty healthy.
In terms of turret gold for KT.
Yeah, I mean, Deft was pretty safe the whole time. I feel like he could have gotten even more aggressive. I don't know what Execute is doing.
Dying.
Yeah. And Barrel's gonna get the kill.
Kind of an issue is, speaking of
running at people, clear in a lot of trouble. Tons of damage coming out from pretty much everyone as the hostile takeover. Not all-seeing eye and a ward, so a lot of angles that they can come in here through. Deft just trying to do some damage over the wall here. Arcane shift forward, and Willer, he's being hit by the Baron as well. I mean, he's just slowed forever. He has to flash away. Certainly it does feel like once they go for something, KT will be ready to pounce.
Yeah, and I think KT also, they're playing it slow because they know if they overextend, that's the one way they lose this game, is a closer gets a big ult.
Okay, that's flash out of Renata, but that's also Shockwave down for the fight. Willer, though, again, he's just getting poked out on the team. He's just in the front. He's going to throw up that one. It's going to be a smite fight, and it goes to Pyosik. Don't do that against this guy. He's going to hit it as now Closer going in just gets the flash out of BDD as Pyosik gets a massive kick as the health bar is super low. Closer is a one-man army, but so is Perfect. Take a look at this Udyr. You cannot kill him. As in goes Willer, one last attempt. He does take out BDD, but now it's just Closer again. And it's felt like that for a large part of this game as Sundik's disc does come up. And Closer is actually the one guy who's able to fight against Udyr, but it feels a bit short-lived as Udyr's doing almost more damage to him than Closer is. As Closer goes back in, eats a stun to the face, and now with the range, will take out Perfect. And at least they get one kill.
Yeah. We're really testing the limits of this Udyr right there. Pyosik, nice try. Doesn't look likely.
They had a ward back there, it looks like. And maybe an attempt for a flank, but that's not really going to work. Willer just alone again in the front. It's so much damage coming out right now. Nice pick here on a Pyosik, but pretty tanky on this Lee Sin. He's going to get away for now as the rest of KT comes in and will help out against this one Closer. A massive burst as he does get the bailout. Another rumble in the front, but it's just not enough. Had a nice little stand, but at the end of the day, it's Udyr on top. And Willer's not going to be able to do enough here. BDD and Barrel, partners in crime. They take the ace, and that'll be the end of the game.
12 out of 15 kill participation for this way that got Deft ahead. There were some errors by Barrel, but KT came into this first game with a very clear plan. They wanted to push top, they wanted to push bottom, and set up for a Void Grub situation where they could just kill turrets so quickly. This game was all about push all the time, prio for days, and KT will win the first game of their tournament off of it. Very clean stuff here. Creativity coming out of the bottom lane, something Barrel is known for. And yeah, it was messy at times, but the strategy absolutely worked.
Oh no. Well, that's going to do it. Game number 1 goes into the hands of KT. They have a little fun in the fountain.
오케이 가자 얘 자리 안 좋은데? 야 자리 좋아 자리
아주
좋아
이거
가자 빼면서
넣어놓거든?
나 궁각 안나 나 궁 없어
너 이거 갈렸어?
야 아지르 야 빼면 더봐
천천히 해봐
아지르 맞았어 아지르 노스페
나 살았어
아지르
뒤에 럼블 있어
나 여기까지 빼면 잘해봐 야 공포 얼었어 짜오 바텀 가면 끝나 아 바텀으로 가자 바텀 아나 왜 트리플 킬이야
나이스 든든하네 형들 고생했다
아 수고했다 다음 판 잘해